Here we are at the beautiful Yas Island circuit where qualifying is about to begin. So sit back, relax and enjoy the action. It always looked like the kind of track that asks an awful lot of the rear tyres, such as the frequency of low-speed exits.
Lots of low-speed exits means the rears are in for a lot of punishment. It's all too easy to spin them up coming out of a corner too aggressively. It might look great for us as spectators, as we love to see a car driven beyond its limits, but it's not going to result in a great long-run pace.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Impact7 and today I'm going to play in F1 2019. This is my Make Max Verstappen Drivers World Champions Series. This is episode 21. We're at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. I'd like to thank everyone who's watching right now.
We've all done a lot of work for this circuit on the simulator, but nothing beats real data. Bear in mind the car's capability changes based on track conditions, so your reference points may not always be in the same place.
Please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment and subscribe. We do push on the road to 700 subscribers. If you want to keep up to date with my latest information, please follow me on Twitter, Facebook and Discord. Links will for you as usual are in the description box down below. Now, as I'm speaking right now, I believe I'm on my way back. I should be on the plane on my way back from holiday. So tomorrow I should be back doing my live streams. It should be Friday I'm back. So depending on what happens.
The track is pretty quiet at the moment. Perhaps we should get out there and get a few laps in.
Depending on what happens, I'm hoping I should be able to do begin my FIFA 19 manager career the day I get back, but you never know. But that's my plan. So this will be the final day of this series. Hopefully you've all enjoyed it. It's been quite a lot of fun, quite a lot of ups and downs during the season. Some pretty good wins, some pretty disappointing results. But one more video to go, one more race to go. As usual, the car style that I'll be using for this live stream, in this video, sorry, will be in the description box down below. If you want to use it, feel free. Thank you to everyone who subscribed.
Okay, we'll alter the setup of the car.
Thank you to everyone who subscribed to my channel. I really do appreciate your support. Okay, so let's get out there. Let's do a lap time. Let's see where we are in qualifying one. Qualifying lap. Haven't really had a very good first sector, to be honest. Got my teammate just ahead of me as well. Come up to the second sector now. I think my teammate's not even on a flying lap right now. 2 tenths down on Bottas, even though he's on the mediums. That's a bit disappointing. My teammate got out of the way nice and quick. I appreciate that. Ran a bit wide there. I think I was a bit distracted by my teammate moving out of the way. Ran a bit wide. Sebastian Vettel's currently quickest. Got to run wide again. Quite a sloppy lap. 1 minute 37.7. Got to let my teammate by. Definitely can do a better lap, to be honest. I really can. I just realised for once I didn't actually lose ERS. Alright, let's head back to the garage and let's see how we're doing. That's in the qualifying one. So finished in 5th place, not too bad. Wasn't a very good lap for me, to be honest. I missed the apex quite a few times. Ran a bit wide. So I think I can definitely improve. Not too sure I can gain 1.4 seconds, but I think I can definitely get within. I think I can get to where Sebastian Vettel is. I think that would be a decent time. A 1 minute 37.1, so a low 1 minute 37 I think is achievable. Okay, so the first 5 cars eliminated in qualifying 1 are Daniel Ricciardo, you must be really disappointed with that, Daniel Kvyat, Antonio Giovinazzi, George Russell and Robert Kubica. Here we go for qualifying. Just put the gun, my qualifying lap of qualifying 2 now. Should be flat out through here, and I am. 5 minutes to go in qualifying. 1.5 tenths down on the best first sector, that's not bad. DRS. Long run to this next corner. No issues there, didn't clip the curb on the outside. Almost 2.5 tenths down. Back end slightly stepped out there. So far so good. Final corner now. Switch one to the line. Only under 2 tenths down. I think I did the fastest final sector. I'm very happy with that. 1:36.6. Second place. I think that's a pretty good lap time. Didn't make any noticeable mistakes. Hit the apex of quite a few corners. I'm happy with that. This is in the qualifying 2 now. As you can see, very close to Bottas's quickest time in qualifying 2. So I'm happy with that. Was able to get in between the 2 Mercedes. Very encouraging. My teammate was in 4th place. Nice to see. So for those of you who don't know the rule, the tyres you do your fastest lap in qualifying 2, the tyres you start the race with, if you get to qualifying 3. So Vettel, as you can see, who's highlighted right now, did his quickest lap time in qualifying 2 on the medium. So he'll be starting the race on the medium tyre, which means he'll be going longer before his first pit stop than obviously everyone else who's on the sauce, which is everyone who's in the top 10. Now then, the second 5 cars eliminated in qualifying 2 are Carlos Sainz, Romain Grosjean, Lando Norris, Lance Stroll, and Alexander Albon. Let's go to the pole position shootout. Here we go. Coming up to the end of my first flying lap in qualifying 3. Plan on going out twice. So far it's been pretty good. Haven't been taking too many curbs, which obviously destabilizes the car when you're going through them. Around the final corner. Hit the apex very nicely there. Switch one to the line. 1:36.5.
Just put in the fastest lap. Good job.
Which I think was quicker than my time in qualifying 2, so very nice there. Alright, let's get to the garage and let's advance time a bit, and then we're going to go out again later on in the session. Here we go. I'm up slightly. Currently fastest in the session, currently on pole position. Three temps up, can I keep it going? So far so good. 3 temps up still. Might be able to do the fastest second sector time. Yes, I was. Don't want to touch the curb too far. Almost 6 temps up. Can I keep it going? My angle wasn't great there. Still able to make the corner nevertheless. Ran a bit wide, losing a bit of time. Final final corner. Cut the apex nicely, shortest one to the line. What's my time going to be? Definitely increase.
Okay, good job, mate. Really well done. That was a
First
fantastic drive.
Pole position. Great. Very happy with that.
And with qualifying complete, Let's review our top 3 today. Verstappen, Vettel and Valtteri Bottas. Goodbye for now then, but we're really just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
Wow, I did a 1 minute 35.8, a second quicker than Sebastian Vettel. Didn't see that coming. Although granted, Sebastian Vettel's going to be in the medium, so this might work out in my favour. Can't surprise it's a second though, but I hit every apex there. I'm very happy with that time. Very happy with that lap. Okay, here we go to the race. That's the end of qualifying. I'd like to thank everyone who's watching this video right now. Please don't forget to hit that like button. Really do appreciate it, as well as subscribe and comment and share this video. Really do appreciate it to help me grow this channel even further than it already is. Here we go to the race now.
Welcome to Abu Dhabi. We're just about to start today's race here at the Yas Island circuit. It's a track known for its long back straight, which serves as a fantastic opportunity for overtaking, going into the slow speed corners that follow it. The drivers will be racing here at the Yas Island circuit through 21 corners and a lap distance of around 3.4 miles. There are a few opportunities to pass, with long straights and DRS zones in 2 places, turns 8 and 11. Plenty of close racing then, plenty of speed and plenty of drama to be found in the laps ahead. It's just about time to go to the track for the beginning of the race, but before we do, Anthony Davidson, what types of strategy do you think we can expect for today's event?
Well, there's a lot that both the driver and the team have to keep in mind when going into a race. The tyres, fuel, energy recovery systems, the list goes on and on. But I think the key to today's victory will come down to the pit stop strategy. Come in too soon and you might find yourself needing more than one stop. Too late and you're putting yourself at a disadvantage by spending longer on worn tyres.
It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday and he starts from pole position, with Sebastian Vettel starting alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Bottas, Hamilton, Charles Leclerc and Gasly, Perez, Hülkenberg, Raikkonen and Kevin Magnussen, Sainz, Grosjean, Lando Norris and Stroll, Albon, Ricciardo, Daniel Kvyat and Antonio Giovinazzi. Russell and Robert Kubica takes the last spot on the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
Here we go. 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. Here we are. Racing! I'm going to immediately move over to the left-hand side to cover the inside line here. Vettel's on my inside. He cut the corner big time there, Vettel. Oh, he was touching me on the... What did I do? Hold on. I want to check this quickly because I'm pretty sure there was someone on my outside, but I immediately go over to my left to cover off Vettel. Vettel gets a good run on me. I brake pretty early and he turns really early there for that. He definitely cuts a corner. Hamilton hits me again. Hamilton goes wide. Bottas is going down the inside of Vettel. He hits Vettel. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can get a better angle. Here we go. Does Bottas damage his front wing? Yes, he does. Quite significant. He lost the end plate there. I think he's in second place though. But he's got Vettel for company. Okay. Hamilton's dropped a few places as well. So good start for me. I'm just staying in first place. Bottas has got an issue. Vettel's on a slower tyre than me. I think now is a pretty good opportunity for me to try and pull away a bit. Let's see if I can recreate the form. The speed that I had in qualifying 3, sorry. Trying to pull away nicely already from Vettel. I don't think I'd be pulling away like this if Vettel was on the softs. Oh, ran a bit wide. It seems as though the car setup I've got on, which is in the description box down below.
Nice start.
If any of you want to use it, or any of you are interested in what it is, I think it's helping out. It's helping me out a bit here. Didn't quite hit the apex there. As you can see, me and Vettel are starting to pull away from the rest, which is Bottas. He's slowing everyone up because he has damage to his front wing, which is fair enough. But it's good for me and Vettel, really. Can't really pass in this tricky, twisty section. One minute 43.7 is the quickest lap so far. DRS isn't activated until on the end of this lap. Trying to get outside the 1 second window of Vettel, which I have done. Pick him up to be at least 2 seconds clear of Vettel by now. 1.7, okay, so it's close. 4 seconds clear of Bottas. Bottas doesn't have any issues with straight line speed. This is turning, really. His car's probably not going to be handling very good because of the damage to his right end plate. Mercedes need to give a team order to Bottas to let his teammate through. I think Hamilton's directly behind. There you go. He's directly behind his teammate and he's just got past now. And now if they were smart, they would have Bottas hold up everyone else as much as possible to minimize the threat to Hamilton. That'd be good teamwork. Obviously not good racing, but good teamwork. 4.8 seconds behind now, Lewis Hamilton. I'm probably stopping one more stop more than a couple of other people, including some of the front guys, like Vettel probably. Might just go onto the hard tyres and go to the end of the race, so I'm trying to pull out as much of a gap as possible to him. And also some of the guys in the train behind Bottas, another fastest lap, 1 minute 47.
That's a new fastest lap for the race.
1 minute 40.7 now. 2.6 seconds. So far so good. Lap 3. DRS should be activated, so Bottas should be going down the field pretty quickly now, although, like I said, doesn't affect his straight line speed. It's all down to his handling, though. I think he is at the front of the train, so he's not gonna get DRS compared to everyone else, so it's gonna be a bit tricky for him to keep 4th place. Yellow flag. Something happened.
Some information on Kubica. They are out of the race.
Okay, Kubica's out. Trying to save a bit of ERS right now while using up some fuel. I think one of the racing points just got by Bottas. Ran a bit wide there. Didn't compromise me, thankfully. Oh, ran a bit wide there. Ran a bit wide there as well. Starting to lose a bit of grip here. Turn up the ERS ever so slightly. Just under 3 seconds the gap between me and Vettel.
Caution, caution.
Lap 4 now. Got a nice gap to Vettel behind me, who's got a nice gap to Hamilton. Vettel's in a very good position right now. He's on the medium tyres, which should allow him to go longer than me and Hamilton. So it all depends on what strategy he's doing. Because once he pits, he can go on soft and then soft again. Similar to what I'm doing. I'm going to go into the mediums for the next stop and then go into the softs when the fuel load is down more, the track is rubbered in more. So I should be able to be much quicker in the lap stages of the race on the soft tyres than I am now. So could be a similar thing for Vettel. Not too sure what strategy Hamilton's going to employ. Might go from soft to hards and go to the end of the race. Do one less stop. Who knows? One minute 41.4. Okay.
We're leading our teammate by 15.7 seconds.
3.6 seconds. Okay, able to increase the gap quite significantly on Vettel there. Very happy with that. Seems the gap between Vettel and Hamilton's pretty stationary. Would have thought Hamilton would be really cutting into the lead between him and Vettel. One lap 8 now. Sebastian,
Box this lap, please.
as you just heard there, I'm supposed to be pitting this lap. Sebastian Vettel's been closing in on me. Not by much per lap, but he's still closing in on me. Now less than 3 seconds the gap between me and Vettel. Been increasing the gap between me and Hamilton. My line through there wasn't good enough. Ran a bit wide. That probably cost me a couple temps. I'm going to be pitting this lap to put on a brand new set of tyres, mediums. As you can see, 53% on the front right.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
Vettel will be carrying on. So he now takes the lead. Wonder if Hamilton's going to be pitting as well. Now supposedly I'm supposed to be coming out in 4th place, which is pretty good. Thanks to Bottas, been holding up everyone.
Release, release.
2.5. Okay, not too bad. Okay, Hamilton's in the pits as well. So too Perez.
Only one stop to go.
Is
One
Leclerc
stop
pitting?
left in this strategy.
Yes, Leclerc's pitting as well. Okay. So instead of coming out in 4th place, I come out in 2nd. Very happy with that.
Pierre is in the pits.
Very happy with that indeed. It shows how far behind Bottas is to where he actually came out behind his teammate. But Hamilton came out ahead of his teammate. That's how far behind Bottas is. Also, Hamilton's on the soft tyres, so he's going to be able to close the gap on me. He's probably going to go on to the mediums for the final 6 because he's gone soft. So I should have the advantage over him. So this isn't going to be an easy one. Far from it, in fact. I think Hamilton's going to cause me a bit of issues. .6 seconds behind Vettel, trying to close in on him a bit, so when he comes out, my gap between me and him before I went to the pits will be bigger when he comes out. Does feel a lot better to be on a brand new set of tyres, to be honest, it really does. Car's so much more responsive. Vettel's continuing. Fastest final sector. Now 15.2 seconds now.
The car behind has come in. They're now on the soft tyre. Softs on the car behind.
Definitely
The
coding
gap
in
to
on
the car
Vettel.
behind is 8.9 seconds.
If Vettel's not careful, Hamilton could pass him. Because he's definitely on the quicker tyre. Vettel's probably pretty warm by now. Whereas Hamilton's on the fresh soft. Bottas pits. I'm thinking he's getting his front wing replaced now. So he should be a lot quicker now. Oh, so close to the fastest second sector time. Trying to set fastest lap of the race. Didn't hit the apex there. Vettel's just pitted. So he didn't go much longer than I did. Fastest lap of the race. 1 minute 40.5. 2 tenths up in the final sector. Vettel's just come out of the pits now. He's going to get ahead of Hamilton, I think. Question is the distance between me and Vettel. I think has definitely grown. Vettel's on the set of mediums. So I think he's going on the same strategy I am. He's going to do a second. He's going to do a second stop. Oh, look how close. See? Look how close Hamilton is now to Vettel. Granted, Vettel's on a brand new set of mediums, but still. Hamilton should definitely catch and pass Vettel here. But this is about the long game, so if I was Vettel, I wouldn't really fight Hamilton too much. Because both have to pit. So in the case of who lost out the most out of the top 3, I think Vettel lost out the most there. Because now I'm 7 seconds clear of him. And Vettel's only 2 seconds clear of Hamilton. But I think Vettel, similarly to me, at the end of the race is going to be on the soft tyres rather than the mediums or hards. Whereas Hamilton is going to have to be on the mediums because he's gone soft. Where if I've gone soft, medium, and then I'm going to go soft again. And Vettel's been medium, so he can go soft if he's got another set.
Battery charge is low. If we turn down the ERS deployment, we can harvest more energy.
Roger that. Set Leclerc and the Racing Point, not too sure which Racing Point it is, are pretty close together, so Leclerc could be challenging for 4th place. Bottas is near the back of the field, probably because of the fact he had to change his front wing. But now it's changed, he should be just flying through the field now. Here we are on lap 18 now. Sebastian Vettel's been slowly but surely closing in on me. Lewis Hamilton's just pitted. Surprisingly enough, Lewis wasn't able to catch and pass Vettel. In fact, Vettel's been quite superb, to be honest, on these mediums. He's really pushing me, and also he was just pulling away from Hamilton. So not too sure what was going on with Hamilton there on those soft tyres. Don't know whether he had an issue, some damage on the car, but wasn't as effective on those soft tyres as I would have thought it would be. He's now, I'm guessing, putting on the mediums. Going to be pitting in 2 laps time. Right now I'm just trying to be a bit easy, trying to be strategic in how I use my fuel in ERS. Want to have a bit saved for when I put on the softs. Put in some quick lap times once I put them on. So in the 3rd sector I'm always in lean ERS. Also trying to save a bit. 1 minute 41.2. 5.4 seconds clear of Vettel. Nine laps to go. Okay, yeah, Lewis is on the mediums. So he went soft, mediums. Similar strategy to me, but just using compounds at different times. Oh, how are my tyres looking? 41% front right, okay. Normally it's the tyre that's on the outside of a corner that takes the most wear, that takes the most damage. Ran a bit too close to the barrier there.
We're going to box this lap. Push hard on the in-lap.
Roger that. 5.4 seconds. Okay, so I think Vettel's charge has now stopped now, because beforehand he was eating out my lead almost every lap, but now it's been at a constant 5.4 seconds. So I'm guessing whatever he was using beforehand, maybe he had a higher fuel mix for a couple laps, but now he's dialed it down a bit, which is good for me. Verstappen's going to be on the softs just like me. He's been medium so far, so I'm guessing he's going to put on the softs. I'll be very surprised if he puts on the hard. The only way he's going to put on the hard is if he doesn't have any new sets of soft.
Okay, remember to pit this lap.
Ran a bit wide there. 5.1. That's probably because of my mistake, but fair enough. Actually, I'm not going to use any ARS right now. Don't really need to.
Understood, stopping this lap.
And go down to the pits. I think Vettel's going to continue. Yes, he is. These better be the soft tyres, people. Yes, they are. Okay, good.
Exit now.
2.4. Nice pit stop. Should easily come out ahead of Hamilton.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Roger that. I'm going to stay in these settings for one lap and then I'll turn them up. See if I can set the fastest lap of the race. Still, I've got the fastest lap right now, but I just want to increase that. Obviously, Vettel's going to get an opportunity to do that when he pits. Vettel's going to come out pretty close to Hamilton again. That's for sure. I think Hamilton's going to be... I think he's going to be within 2 seconds of Hamilton. There goes Vettel pitting now. I think it's got to be pretty close between him and Hamilton, sorry. Okay, here we go. You know, I said it was close, but it doesn't look like it will be. Fastest first set of almost half a second. .4 seconds.
The car behind has come in. They're now on the soft tyre. Softs on the car behind.
Once again, we'll be able to increase the gap between me and Vettel. faster. Second sector maybe? No. Surprisingly, no. Okay, what about the final sector? Vettel was still able to take a 10th out of me. Kind of surprised by that one. This definitely should be a fastest lap of the race now. Oh, ran wide. Oh boy. So low on ERS. I'll keep it that way until I get over the finishing line. Took that final corner very nicely. Shortest one to the line. There we go.
That was the fastest lap of the race.
1 minute 38.9. 1 minute 38.9. Pretty quick time. 8 seconds clear. Very happy with that. Java behind.
Vettel behind. The gap behind us is 8.0 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Their tyres are 1 lap old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 58.5.
I think this will be a pretty good way to end the season. Winning the race. I think this will be my 5th win of the season. Either 5th or 6th, one of the two.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Much of that. Oh, it's closing in on me. It's now only 7 seconds between me and Vettel. But he really needs to take a second out of me each lap now in order to catch me, which I cannot allow. Here we are on lap 26. 2 laps left to go. Vettel's still hunting me down. I believe it's like 5.6 seconds the gap between me and him. Throughout this final stint, I've just been playing around with ERS and fuel.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Okay, 2 laps of fuel. It should be fine. .7 the gap between me and him. Should have enough spare when it comes to the gap to not have to push the car too much. Oh, ran so wide, gonna lose so much time. Can't afford to be doing that. Probably 3 seconds now, the gap between me and him after that. .9. Okay. Bottas is able to get ahead of that train he was in for quite a while. That he caused, to be perfectly honest, but now he's got ahead of that. Got 50% ERS, gonna use a bit of it here. One more lap to go after this. So close.
This is your final lap of the race.
Just one more lap to go. 3.1 seconds gap between me and Vettel. As long as I don't make any silly mistakes, the win should be mine. I must admit, overall, it seems as if the Ferrari of Vettel has been quicker than me this race, consistently. But it's only been through spurts that I was able to gain the lead that I have.
Less than a lap of fuel now. The tank is empty.
I think if Vettel pitted the same time as me each time, the gap between me and him would not have been as big as it was. I think 7 seconds was the gap between me and him when we came out. When he came out of his stop, because he was later than me. .8 seconds, wow. Vettel really did push me hard, but it wasn't enough for him. To tell you the truth, I've been taking it a bit easy for the last couple of laps, to be honest. Here we go. Coming around the final corner. Here we go. To win the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, the season ender. Or closer.
Absolutely awesome. Just amazing. Well done.
So another fantastic victory for Red Bull today. Talk to me, Ant. What was it that set them apart from the competition today?
Well, I know it's a bit of a boring answer, but the truth is they simply had the best speed package on the day, and a driver who knows how to take advantage of that. It doesn't matter how much time you spend poring over the stats and planning strategies if you can't keep the pace, and our winner today showed they could do both.
Red Bull are our winners today after showcasing some incredible driving. There's been a huge push from them lately to stay competitive with the other teams, and they're certainly proving themselves. Despite the best efforts of our championship leader, that lead has taken a bit of a knock today. Now, let's discuss, Ants. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
It's got to be Lando Norris, hasn't it? Smooth, confident and assured. I've got no doubt that he and his team are going to be over the moon with his performance today.
It's another clear win for Mercedes as they managed to secure the Constructors' title. An incredible performance for the whole team. Well, Ants, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
So in the Constructors, we were able to finish 3rd place. I'm pretty happy with that. And in the Driver Championship, I was able to finish 2nd. 35 points behind Lewis Hamilton, who won the World Championship. Well done to him. Well done to Mercedes for winning the Constructors. But I think I did pretty well. Got 2nd place in a Red Bull. Got a couple wins. That's the end of this series and this video. I'd like to thank everyone who's watched. Really do appreciate it. Thank you very much who supported this series. Thank you very much. If you want to keep up to date with my latest information, please follow me on Twitter, Facebook and Discord. Links for as usual are in the description box down below. Aside from that, please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment and subscribe. I should be back tomorrow from our holiday. So live streams will begin tomorrow as you'd expect. So please do look out for that. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to keep a lookout on Discord, because that is where I'll be keeping you up to date. The earliest and the best way for me to do so, and the easiest as well. So please look out for that. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Laters.